stuff to get the site. Wall goes up, and now you're hearing the connector play, but Marved already in a great position. Is not really able to find even one frag. babybay now with the ghost keeps it alive, but Dcop upgrading now to a bulldog has to deal with his teammate now trying to push forward. Paincakes and Dcop pushing in through hookah as that spike, of course, is ticking down. Paincakes trying to set things up with a little bit of a cloud smoke here to cover off wood, but ZachaREEE's playing down below, but gets a blast pack to the dome. He's going to feel that one in the morning now. Dcop making his way through, but unfortunately for him, Corey with the 3-piece on the round. So a 2-0 start. Yeah, I almost thought that showstopper almost would have hit, but of course the defense will back away. DXN doing a great job holding on to the site. I think that was the self-boost. Yep, it's going to be in the back of sight that he boosts up. He finds the picks that they need, and now Faze, they're struggling to find their way and navigate through this post-plant. Corey doing at least a decent job to keep some of the members at bay, but I think really at what cost? This round is nearing its end. Marved trying to set down some smokes, really give them an escape path. But so far, they're just moving together. Shots are not going to connect onto Paincakes. He'll just mow him down. Trying to win. Will they pull one off of A? They need the information to see that Faze is pushing up, and they'll get that very shortly.
The thing that's difficult right now for Faze is they don't have smokes to work with. So they're really going to have to just jump in, try to go for shock darts, to recon arrow to try to get some information and get something done from that. So they put the stage wall and they allow Corey to get through, but all of their players has fallen down. So now it's pretty much Corey stuck at J, and that's a very hard site to take. Like I said, when you don't have any smokes, I'm jealous that he has the Sakura Sheriff. That's been one I've been waiting for weeks and weeks, and it still hasn't popped up on my store. Rito, but that being said, Corey falls back, gets spammed through the smoke, and it's going to be a round coming in now.
Delay. That's kind of the name of the game. They are starting to make their way in. The wall goes up. An early pick onto Dcop means that it likely will be the success of the plan, but Paincakes off to the side, now having one push in. It's Marved. He's hungry. He finds the headshot still. There are a couple of members that remain. Smoked off is TYTI, and now cannot be involved unless he drops down. The rest of the team are pinching in from both sides. One from the vents, and the other going to be pushing up through towards a short. We'll see how this works out. DXN has the up in hand, but is trying to clear out some of these 50s and give a lot more space for his team to work with. A lot of members from Faze are on the site and looking to defend. The rest comes through for Dcop, and now it's the numbers advantage here for China Win. But still, they need to deal with Corey, who's just cooking up, and he finds two. Oh,
yeah, at least the synergy is there for China Win, right? You missed that operator shot. You put a wall up, Q5 board to defend, but now as they're pushing in for Faze inside this A side, Dcop's just on that bench, on that right side, going for the spray, cannot connect as ZachaREEE gets the wall bank to save his teammates, but then two more line up here for Cute Fat Boy and to TYTI. Marv trying to retaliate. It is now a one person alive.
Wow.
For China Win, and it's going to be that 1 versus 2. They've made it through the teleporter and moved inside the site. A nice trap wire now. They're going to shoot it off, at least get the spike plan down. But the information is there at least for TYTI to play. Brimstone is so low on HP. Op shot missed, and TYTI will try to get this clutch.
Yeah, last member standing does not feel good in that scenario. Rawkus going to...
Well, they try to put the camera up to start and see if anybody's going to push towards short B as they're pushing down short A for the defender side, but Paincakes is the first to fall. As he's leaning out, Marv gets a second kill onto TYTI, still moving forward, looking for some backup at the same time for this buddy system towards A. But as they already have that neural theft, it's going to be the call for them to fall back towards this A side because there's only one player. It's going to be Dcop. He does get the first kill with the judge, looking for the second one. Blast pack across the corner, but we're still staying alive just around the Tetris. And finally, Marv gets that triple kill. They know the last one is going to rotate here from the spawn side J, and they weren't able to connect on that shot. They do have a res if they want, but since they are on an eco for trying to win, it should be it here. DXN, the last one with this shorty, is just going to look to do some damage at this point as one is pushing forward with the operator. He pulls the knife out. It wasn't the operator, it was the Phantom, but he got caught with a knife in his hand. Coming out from Rawkus as they're moving in. A counter from Hunter's Fury to come in from, no, sorry, we didn't have the counter coming through, but babybay's going to get their first kill onto DXN. Now moving inside the site. It should be an easy plan at least, as Cute Fat Boy is looking to soar through with his teammates on this retake, all stuck inside the spawn, and the Boombot's going to come out first, and that clock is taken down, but they have great post positioning right now for the attacker side. They have an orbital strike too. Here comes Corey in around the corner. They never spot the corner. And finally, Dcop takes him down. Last one to go, it's going to be ZachaREEE. As they had great positions, right now they leave Rawkus by himself towards the Octagon side with the operators. So, hectic as it could be, Rawkus is now in a dark cover. They're pinging it out for him. He's trying to spray across forward too. It's on this 2 versus...
Nice.
Oh, he actually lands it! And now that clock is ticking now with no HP left. Dcop runs out with a knife out because he had no time.
Might see some of these, specifically the showstopper on the eco, used to great effect.
We start off aggressive here on the defender side as they are on an eco for trying to win. As he hears a lot of footsteps, you still had babybay lurking right now. He knows there's a second set of footsteps. Finally go close range, but it's going to be DXN that still wins that fight. So classic to the face, salvages a phantom on top of that, heals himself too, but they are actually running inside this B side for Faze. So DXN in a great position, but caught with an orb with his hands, and he gets headshotted by Marved. Dcop coming from behind. It's going to be a judge hold down, but Rawkus waiting for him. But a nice long range. That's going to be the stinger for a 1 kill, but cannot get the second one. Unfortunately, we could maybe get a res for the econ if we wanted to.
So still a good job. Now we're seeing that orbital strike come through. Paincakes has to push in. And Corey will be waiting there in the showers with his open arms. Now the rest of the team funneling in from A short. Dcop's ready with the showstopper, and that's going to be all, but he still manages to go right over it and takes out ZachaREEE. Now Bluebog going to try to clear out some of those members pushing in. It's Marv that answers back with the Molotov, but still the spike needs to go down, and the defense are here to attack.
That's right. So you do have Corey coming out with his own showstopper. Rawkus getting another kill onto DXN, and as he makes it into the heaven, gets the headshot. Low HP is going to be the TYTI with 4, and or he dies from bullets, or he dies from paint shells. It was a nice push going in.
It's really Corey. Gambled on towards the B side, so it's 3 sprinting, trampling through the spawn to make it through vents. We'll see how they make their way through lamps and the rest of the site. But that spike's already down, and now here comes their retake.
Clock is ticking now. Just started, so they still have a lot of time to work with for the defender side. Could move in slowly as a Dean, but as their teammates are slowly falling one by one, nice Hunter Spear that's going to tag one, possibly a kill with success onto TYTI, and DXN the only one to get a kill onto that one off this sort of retake with the low amount of
Fat Boy sinks. China wins, still have plenty of opportunity, especially in the second half. This one's already starting to fall apart, but really, if we start looking at the second half, it's the pistol that'll be the most important for China to win, no pun intended. And for them, that's crucial. We're having an early look at a portal play that we're not really used to seeing. Fatboy hops through. Shot's going to be good from Corey. Operator will take him out of commission, and now it's just down to 2 players. They have a res available, but all of the bodies are piled up behind enemy lines. So Dixon not really going to have a good time. Oof. Manages to find the frag onto babybay, takes the hat right off the Cypher, and now still the retake comes in, all down to Dixon. Last member standing, that's the barrel of the weapon, but when will he pull the trigger? That's going to be very unfortunate. This is the first shot. Here's the swing. That's going to be good. Now down to the 1v3. And Corey, he's been holding that angle ever since he was born. You know, there's still an opportunity, but it's not going to come as easy. So now we're going to start to see the push in coming from China Win. That's going to be the paint shells. And I don't really know if those are allied or enemy. Woo! So far, it's a trade of kills. Corey's going to find an aerial Dcop while the rest of the team now going to try to get the spike down. The defense, they're here. And Corey is able to keep it alive while the rest of the team comes through. Now it's down to the 4v2. Here comes Corey. He's going to find another. Who is this man? He came to play.
Like I told you, Simo, when it comes down to Corey playing on Bind, he's definitely going to pull out that raise, and he's cracked on that raise. This time, he didn't really need to use his side. They could still go through teleport and take B, but looking at this minimap, the commitment is towards A. Q5 takes the teleport towards A instead. Rawkus is inside pipe. They get the first kill and second kill in favor of China Win, and a long-range Spectre in the face of ZachaREEE. So at least they'll get the plant. 10 seconds left on the clock. It's a 4 versus 2, and they're actually split off across the map, and babybay has to try to retake with a judge on top of that.
I mean, if this is around that Faze win, it would be impressive. And already it starts with a great frag here from babybay. Still, it's 3 strong, and they have the man advantage. And now it's even worse. babybay, last member standing, has the judge in hand. Gonna peek the smoke. That's one that comes easy. Guess what? Cute fat boy, he's willing to gamble because they have so much that they want to prove. You know, at the end of the day, China Win, if we look at it on paper, the 4 qualifier teams coming into this, they're not signed. You know, just because Mix-Up Val tweeted a couple of signatures, they're not signed yet, okay? They're signed, but they're not signed yet. But on the opposite side, Corey in babybay was waiting all along, and thus that's the judge, and he sends him back to the graveyard. There's one more for his money, babybay, and the Phantom upgrade.
Gun system, at least, for China Win.
We'll have to see the Owl Drone from TYTI just trying to clear things out. Marved, of course, playing towards the cubby. The elbow will be smoked off. And now we'll see the attack. You know, they're a little hesitant and they're afraid. Marv's going to find 2, but still, it is going to be the man advantage at the end of the day for China Win. And ZachaREEE going to push in. That's the Bucky, but Paincakes Now it's babybay, and that circumstance, that series of events puts Faze on the money.